About 3 months ago, I was standing on the platform at Ground Zero giving the memorial service for my two high school friends of 50 years. 50 years of friendship. They went to work that morning. One got up and had this angry, rageful, obscenity-driven argument with his son. And went to work, leaving the house, screaming. The other, on his way to work, went to pick up his cleaning, wasn't ready, and it set the tone for his last remaining hours on earth. They both were making 7 figures. They both had these incredible panoramic offices. They both had multiple homes on the Jersey Shore, penthouse in Manhattan, small home in the Hamptons. They both left this earth tragically, leaving behind the pain of families whose last remembrances of them were angry and rageful. I am such a believer in sharing love. Now, this moment, this is absolutely all we own. Tonight, I got a chance, which is unusual for me, because I don't do well. As my friend and brother Bill Amato said, I don't do well in receiving love. I came from a home tremendously abandoned, emotionally abandoned very early. I'm a product of 3 suicide attempts as a high achiever kid. I was very, very effective in keeping people at a distance. Don't get too close to me, maybe you'll find out that I'm weak. Don't get too close to me, maybe you'll find out that I'm insecure. Don't get too close to me, maybe you'll find out that I'm afraid. And I was so good at keeping the walls up that I was surrounded by people all the time, and yet very alone. Very alone. It took a long time for me to go like this. And the people who were sitting at these tables gave me the teaching tools to go like this. And when I finally went like this, people stepped up and said, "Jim, why did you wait so long to let us love you?" I was afraid. I was afraid because if you've been abandoned in life and somebody steps in to the sacred space that is your heart and they leave, the pain is so great. It's twice as great. And so you don't risk. And so many people spend their lives not risking. I am so grateful that I took the risk through all of the fear, through all of the pain, through all of the challenge, to open my heart. And it was these kids here tonight that taught me about what it is to be loving. Most don't have pretenses. Most just want to be close. Most just want to have you hold them. I read something at the memorial of my two friends. I rarely, as a matter of fact, didn't prepare anything to speak tonight. And I rarely borrow anybody else's material because I always want mine to come from the heart. But this is sitting on my desk. And I looked at it as I was leaving tonight and I said, I need to share this. If I knew it would be the last time I'd see you fall asleep, I would tuck you more tightly and pray the Lord your soul to keep. If I knew it would be the last time that I see you walk out the door, I'd give you a hug and a kiss, then call you back for more. If I knew it would be the last time I'd hear your voice lifted in praise, I'd video each action and word to play back after every day. If I knew it would be the last time I could spare an extra minute to stop and say I love you, instead of assuming you knew that I did. If I knew it would be the last time I would be there to share your day, well, I'm sure you'd have so many more, so I could just let this one slip away. For surely there's always tomorrow to make up for an oversight, and we always get a second chance to make everything just right. There will always be another day to say I love you, and certainly another chance to say anything, quote, anything I can do. But just in case I may be wrong, and today is all I get, I'd like to say how much I love you, and hope you won't forget. Tomorrow's never promised to young and old alike, and today may be our final chance to hold our loved ones tight. So if you're waiting for tomorrow, why not do it today? For tomorrow never comes. Let's not regret today. Do hold your loved ones close today and whisper in their ear. Say how much you love them and that you'll always hold them dear. There were so many people who lost their lives at 9/11. So many people that got up that morning with a different agenda than what this is all about. For many of us, we're so busy with the obligatory parts of our lives that we lose the meaning of our lives. The meaning of our lives is simply, I love you. The meaning of our lives is simply opening up your heart as best you can, with as much fear and as many challenges as you have, and as many insecurities, opening your heart every day. Every day. Because that's all we have. 10 minutes after all of us leave this earth, the people who love us are going to love us. The people who don't are not going to get up and say, I love Jim Tuman, and everybody else in the world is going to keep on trucking. So it doesn't matter how much you have, because it all levels itself out. And the challenge on this planet, and the challenge now, and my challenge with young people, is how do you keep reminding them that it's your heart first and everything else second. I'm not giving up. I am relentless. I do believe. I do feel the passion of my work in my heart. I wish that for this award I could take a little piece of it for everyone in this room who has been my teacher. Everyone in this room who has been a dreamer. People like Deanna, who in her passion have made me believe. People who have inspired me. People like Tony and Alex, who stepped out of their space to let me in a little bit. Every one of you here has been my teacher and my mentor. And many of you believe that it is the reverse. It is hardly the reverse. You have taught me how to love. You have taught me how to heal. You have taught me to step up and not give up. The last time I wore this suit was when I got the Michiganian Award. And when I put it on tonight, I just somehow reached into my pocket as I was driving downtown, and here was a picture of my father, only 2 weeks before he died, the last picture, the last time I saw him. I stepped into his space and was able to go heart to heart with him, because all of you have gone heart to heart with me. There's not one of us in this room that's not afraid. There's not one of us in this room that doesn't have something that blocks us. I'm no exception. Every day, my fears are real. I don't ever pretend that they're not and sweep them under the carpet. But I'll be damned if I'm going to let them beat me. And I'm going to be damned if I'm not going to just pass through on this earth and not give my heart as best I can. I love all of you very much. I took it in tonight, which was a rarity for the first so many years. When I would get a standing ovation, I would block it. To my brothers and sisters in this room, to the people who have guided me, have loved me, have taught me what it feels like to have a family. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I love you very much.